Hey, what is up guys, it's Helmut, the #1 Baltic commentator here, and I decided to bring you guys a nice little tip video on how to get more kills in Modern Warfare 3. And this video was highly requested by you guys, and lots of my friends, at least 10 of my friends requested this video, so that's why I decided to make it, and hopefully it gets some of your support, guys. And if you could, before we get into the tips, click the like button, it really helps. Okay, now let's get right into the tips. The first thing that we're gonna start off are the SMGs. So these are gonna be like serious and with lots of guns, tips with lots of guns. So first thing in this episode, we're gonna see the SMGs. So the first thing, guns. So you definitely don't want to use UMP and the MP5. Those are absolutely useless. Those are underpowered. Those are weak guns. You want to use MP7, P90, PB90 or PM9. And in this gameplay, I'm using the MP7. That's personally one of my favorites. As a secondary, I highly recommend using the MP9, as you're gonna be running out of ammo pretty quickly, actually. So picking up other guns instead of your primary and secondary when you lose ammo is highly recommended. So perks, this is the things get interesting. Well, your primary perk should be sleight of hand, because you don't wanna be out of the action, you wanna be right into the action. And imagine a situation, you killed 3 guys, you need 1 more for your Predator missile, but there's no cover and you need to reload and you're dead. But if you have sleight of hand, you can reload pretty fast and take out the last man for your Predator missile. So the second perk, Hardline. This perk is very nice for this setup, because we're gonna be using the only UAVs in this little video and stuff. So this perk is a very great perk for this kill streak setup. What we're gonna get right into it just after some seconds of the video. So the third perk, it's the Stalker, yeah, the good old Stalker, the OP Stalker. So Stalker is a really good perk, because when you go around the corners, there will be a Claymore or some shit, and you will avoid it because of the Stalker Pro. It's a really good perk, and it will also help you in the small combat situations where the enemy will be pretty hard to shoot you because you're gonna be moving around all the time. Okay, this is where the things get really interesting, is the proficiency. And the proficiency, the #1 proficiency I recommend using, focus. Yeah, focus. Why? Because focus is fucking amazing. But with it, you're gonna win lots of gunfights. Lots of more gunfights than you've won now. And right, I will show you some gameplays with the focus and show you how it exactly works. So how you can see in the gameplay, I take out 2 men, reload fast with my sleight of hand and kill him. So that was because of the focus, I didn't miss. And here you can see my screen goes to red, and I killed him only because of the focus. If without the focus, I would just die and miss the shots, because my aim would go up to his head and higher than his head, and I would just die in a painy death. So the next thing I want to talk about are the streaks, and this is only my opinion. You can use other streaks, but I prefer using these ones with the MP7 on team-based game modes. So these are the UAVs, only UAVs. Because of these ones, you will be very easy to detect enemies, and your team will be very helpful. Sorry, not helpful, but thankful. Crap commentary. So your team will be very thankful to you for calling in UAVs, and they will say, hey, that's a good teammate, yeah. And actually that is making you a lot closer to the victory, so you can see all enemies on the minimap, unless they're using the fucking assassin shit. And this will rise us to the next tip. This is the silencer, and I will show you one very interesting gameplay where I survived only because of the silencer. So I'm gonna be running here, shoot that asshole in the ass, take out 1 man, take out 2 men that fucked her the last time, and that idiot didn't see me only because of the silencer. And how you can conclude, this setup is insane. So silencer plus focus, and it's just phenomenal. You're gonna pound all the noobs, win all gunfights, and take out them silently, and see them on the minimap. So that's fucking rampage, guys. This is overpowered. So the last thing I want to talk about you in this tip video is the sprinting around the corners. So you definitely don't want to sprint around the corners, because you never know what will be there. Is there gonna be an enemy? And if you sprint around the corners, you are useless. You can be dead so fast. They can kill you because you can't put your gun up so fast, and you can't just aim so fast. So they're gonna kill you, and I don't know, that's just... If you're gonna get into this habit and don't sprint around the corners, I guarantee that you're gonna kill lots of more enemies. So that's pretty much it about this video. This video was fucking hard to make. I was sitting in front of the PC and editing this shit for 2 fucking hours. If you could, guys, please like the video, show me some support, tell in comments, is this really helpful, and do you want to see more of these videos? And yeah, now I'm signing out, and don't forget to subscribe as I post daily videos, and I'll see you all later.